I will not stop until I've rid the world of every last one of you. I am the last one.
Get ready for an adventure that will set your imagination on fire. Dennis Quaid and Sean Connery as Draco, Dragonheart.
Then I had that taste. The new grilled sourdough bacon cheeseburger at Burger King.
Now I'm a believer.
With grilled sourdough bread.
Not a trace of doubt in my mind.
A quarter pound of flame broiled beef.
I'm in love. Ooh.
2 slices of melted Swiss cheese. 4 strips of bacon. The new grilled sourdough bacon cheeseburger will make you a believer. Now for a limited time at Burger King. Shrek, the biggest movie of the year. Now available wherever videos are sold.
I do not think that many parents are aware of what's inside the game. In fact, in my presentation, I show many pictures from the inside the books, just to show the images of this game. I mean, the gruesomeness of this game and the occult link to it.
Well, I know that when I did my message, and this has happened, I have letter after letter where people took the pieces. Now, there's 6s involved in the pieces of the game, but they take the pieces of the game, they would throw them in the incinerator or the fireplace, and screams would come out because there seemed to be some kind of spiritual forces inhabiting those pieces, and children would drop out of life. They didn't want to study anymore. What are the pieces, for instance?
Well, this game affects the most intelligent of our children. And the pieces include white witches, wizards, necromancers, the clerics, that type of thing. It includes evil wizards. It's a white versus black witchcraft. The good versus evil is white versus black witchcraft. And Anton LaVey, the writer of the Satanist Bible, says there is no such thing as white witchcraft.
Well, being a Satan worshiper, he should know.
Yeah, he should.
Came from the past to destroy the future.
I know the word that can undo all you have wrought. He lays waste to all in his path.
His magic has no mercy.
Shall she live?
His evil has no equal. Warlock. Rated R.
Lord of the Rings. It's about a fellowship
Frodo, look out! A cave troll!
on a mission to save Middle-earth.
Over here, Bigfoot!
It's about bravery,
Legolas, fire away! Got him! The bigger they are, the harder they fall.
It's about evil spirits
Look out! A ring wraith!
and the courage of heroes.
Over here, Lurks! Miss!
It's about the power of teamwork.
Get him, Gimli!
Are you ready to join the fight?
Ah!
Lord of the Rings. Lord of the Rings action figures, Cave Troll, and Ring Wraith, each sold separately.
Out of the imagination of Ralph Bakshi, master of animation, comes the story of a mystical land in the far distant future. A land inhabited by enchanted creatures. A land ruled by wizards.
Attention! Leaders of tomorrow's master race!
The evil Black Wolf, wizard of darkness, who summons up the creatures of hell and launches an army of mutants, monsters, and unspeakable horror upon the gentle people of Montagar. Only one force stands in the path of Black Wolf's evil horde, the Wizard of Good, the Messiah of Peace, the mighty Avatar.
You gotta be kidding. I'm too old for this sort of thing.
Ralph Bakshi's epic animated adventure, Wizards, rated PG.
Master Norris Flake here with an important message. If you ever find yourself lost, scared, lonely and confused in an enchanted wood somewhere, then have no fear. Norris Flake is here. Come on down to my dojo in the middle of the woods, where I will teach you everything you need to know to defend yourself in the woods. From magic swordsmanship, and of course the good old art of busting a cap. For only $29.99 a month, you can come and learn how to defend yourself against the dark arts, martial arts, and classical arts. So come on down now for a free trial.
Kevin? Can you take Baxter out?
I'm really busy right now, Dad.
No.
But that's an awesome job for my gin. Guys?
Not again.
Dinner for slaying monsters.
No.
Dinner for slaying monsters.
No.
Dinner for slaying monsters.
Combine over 70 unique gin to unleash epic power in Golden Sun Dark Dawn. Rated everyone 10 and up. Nintendo DSi systems now $20 off.
Slash his power sword against the man-eating Cerberus. Shoot his power bow and arrow at the three-headed Hydra. And wield his power assault blades to cut down the evil Echidna.
He's Hercules! Tower of power, he's Hercules!
Legendary Hercules and monsters all sold separately. Figures do not go on their own.
My name is Bilbo Baggins.
What is Baggins, precious?
Why don't we have a game of riddles?
And if he loses? Well, if we eat it.
Fair enough.
Finish him off.
No.
Finish him now. Wait! Time's up.
The Hobbit, An Unexpected Journey, only in cinemas.
Beyond the edge of reality lies a story of ultimate conquest, a story of war and friendship, a story of a love that can never be, and a hatred that always was. And now, the most anticipated epic adventure of the year will never come to a theater near you. Final Fantasy VII.
PlayStation.
An adventurous farm girl from Kansas. A magical land beyond the rainbow. 4 friends on an amazing journey. Experience the beloved classic tale as never before. Live on stage, The Wonderful Wizard of Oz.
Coming to the Center in the Square, December 29th and 30th. Order your tickets today.
There's no place like home.
7-Eleven has more in store for lunch. Breaded, all-white meat chicken tenders, oven-baked pizza, mouth-watering chicken wings, and to kick things up a notch, we've added live-action role play.
Forward, gents! Arizona is ours!
Thou hast weakened me with thy level 5 charm spell, my lady. Now.
Fireball! Fireball!
Stop it!
This was a really lame idea. Our lunch is exciting enough. Ow!
Simple question. Will you be the hero of time? Are you ready to save Princess Zelda in 3D?
Be prepared. Watch out. Things around you. Things will be changing.
Welcome back, old friends. No pressure.
The game of Dungeons & Dragons has been around since the early 70s, is played by an estimated 5 million people. It is also the target of a group of concerned parents in the United States who call themselves BADD, B-A-D-D, bothered about Dungeons & Dragons. The reason they are bothered is because they believe the game has been involved in a number of murders and suicides across the United States and now in Canada. At the trial of a 14-year-old boy who admitted to strangling a young Orangeville, Ontario girl and her brother, it was revealed the accused had been playing the game for 18 months, had in fact been a dungeon master of his own group for 5 months.
Dungeon Master and Dwarven Sword Master, hobgoblins, dwarves, elves, and halflings are some of the characters and terms used in this very complicated and controversial game. We'll talk about the controversy in a moment, but first this report by Carol Jerome, who went to one of the games of a Toronto Dungeons & Dragons club.
It's a fantasy role-playing game, and it's a refined version of the pretend games we all play as kids. The books tell how to play, describing all the kinds of characters the player can be, and the monsters that will be met on each imaginary adventure. Some players, like these boys, like to make up their own fantasy voyages. There's no board or pieces, it's all in the imagination.
And you find 6 skeletons underground. What do you do?
Daniel Green is the dungeon master who guides the play.
Can I do something?
Yeah, hold it.
I've ring of 2 wishes, and I'm going to wish that the door opens.
In this game, for example, Oli plays the role of a cavalier named Fallinger Bandrask. Mike is a fighter, and Erwin is a paladin.
Okay, we're going to go the other way. You're going to go the other way?
Okay, let's try the other corridor.
Well, okay.
The dungeon master takes them through a strange castle this time, and they must respond to each situation he describes according to their characters, all of whom have prescribed qualities of strength and wisdom, certain powers and magic. When they encounter dragons and other evils, the battle is decided by an intricate scoring system and by these special dice.
Still, Milan, you missed. You see what looks to be a beautiful way to escape. You can just go straight down this corridor and go outside.
I'm going to walk out.
You're going to walk out. A black exit out of the game. You have just died, went into another multi-universe, no longer existing. Your character is permanently, forever destroyed.
You don't owe me, just expect the same in return. I got to save my life sometimes.
You just got wiped out.
Okay.
It is not only the violence in the fantasies, but the quasi-religious character of the game, with mystic figures who use holy water and magic spells, all woven in arcane language like a secret society, that gives this game a special quality that captivates players and worries some others. But the boys say it's just a game for them, an exciting voyage of imagination.
5.
Not quite. What's your strength?
The manufacturer makes some interesting notes on this. It warns the players not to get themselves confused with their character roles. And it says that the point of this game is not winning and it's not killing. It's having the adventure. Each player wins by having fun, says the manual. So if you can have a good time, you win. You can have fun even if your character gets killed. And if that happens, don't worry. You can always make up another one. For Midday, I'm Carol Jerome in Toronto.
There is a balance to the universe. The struggle to maintain that balance is the stuff of legends.
The new film from the director of Alien.
I've found my true mate.
You disgust me.
Starring Tom Cruise and Tim Curry.
Never!
Legend. Rated PG.
This world doesn't need a hero. It needs a professional. The Witcher Wild Hunt, May 19th.
Behold the legendary Lord of the Rings. Behold Gandalf, the wizard. Behold Frodo, the hobbit. And now they're not just to behold, they're to be held. Now at Burger King, when you behold and buy a Whopper value meal, even when you hold the pickles, get a magical Lord of the Rings light-up glass goblet, just $1.99 each. Collect all four, and behold Strider, the ranger, and Arwen, the elf. They're all yours to have and to hold. The adventure begins here.
What if every choice you made changed the way you look and how people see you? Would you shun evil and lead a life of virtue? Become a righteous hero? Decide your destiny. Fable, for every choice, a consequence. Rated M for mature.
My Wesley will always come for me.
Your Wesley is dead.
You may have heard tales of damsels in distress.
I'm killing myself once we reach the honeymoon suite.
Wouldn't that be nice?
But you've never seen anything like the Princess Bride.
Inconceivable!
She gets kidnapped. He gets killed.
I've seen worse.
But it all ends up okay.
Have fun storming the castle!
The Princess Bride, a new comedy by Rob Reiner, rated PG. Now playing at theaters everywhere.
I must begin my journey, which will cause me to miss the end of the game.
The X1 Entertainment operating system lets you watch live TV anywhere.
Can I watch it in Butterfly Valley?
Sure.
Can I watch it in Glimmering Lake?
Yep, here too.
What about the Dark Castle? You call that defense? Come on.
Watch live TV anywhere. The X1 Entertainment operating system, only from Xfinity.
Lightning bolt! Lightning bolt! Lightning bolt! Lightning bolt! Sleep! Lightning bolt! Lightning bolt! Sleep! Lightning bolt! Root! Death! Death!
The reviews are pouring in. The Pagemaster is a great ride.
Oh, baby.
4 stars.
Yes!
A magical fairy tale.
You've gone overboard, missus!
It's a hit. The Wizard of Oz for the 90s.
Do I have to click my heels or something? Honey, you in the wrong story.
Join Macaulay Culkin in The Pagemaster. Rated G. Now playing at theaters everywhere.
Jockey! Get on, man! I rented him for the entire weekend! His name is Paul! Okay, meet me out front! Watch this! Light it up!
Your life could be exciting enough.
Whoa! Sorry about the cat!
If not, play Powerball.
On the next Cena, he is the most powerful conqueror ever known, and he just got
the formula for the black powder.
Even stronger. Now the warrior princess stands alone against the might of Khan, and her only hope,
I can channel powers, but I can't seem to control them,
could cost her everything. On the next Cena, tonight at 8 on the WB11.
The drums of war are beating. In the name of your queen, you must be prepared to fight. You must be prepared to die. But beware, my brave friends, for in these strange times, no man can be trusted.
What's happened to Dorcas?
I put poison in his mug.
Plan your strategy, build an army, trust nobody. Fire Emblem, only for Game Boy Advance.
Game Boy.
Advanced Dungeons & Dragons action figures. A world where adventures never end. You control warriors with battle-matic arms that fight Grimsword.
There's no escape from my evil dungeon.
Strongheart.
Escape is near.
Mandoom and Metaflame with battle-matic arms and shield shooters.
Once again, good triumphs over evil. For now.
Advanced Dungeons & Dragons action figures with battle-matic features from LJN.
Teenager hooked on violent computer games. He's playing them an incredible 16 hours a day. His mother says his personality has changed and that he's become moody and violent, and his addiction is tearing the family apart.
They don't realise how addictive it can be.
It's a world of fantasy and fun. But for 16-year-old Cameron Sandler, this is more than a game. It's an addiction and an illness.
I am addicted to the game, but I'm not fully addicted. Like, I can quit whenever I want. This really kicks ass, doesn't it?
It all started 18 months ago when Cameron discovered World of Warcraft.
Oh, now I'm going to kill you all.
This never-ending computer game is played by millions around the globe.
From America, Germany, China, all of Europe, England.
And you've got friends in all of these places?
Yeah.
And that's what you refer to them as, your friends?
Yeah.
They play simultaneously for hours on end.
Well, when you're ready.
Fighting and killing their enemies.
I don't know why, just eventually got addicted to it.
Cameron has up to 500 players on his team, known as a guild.
The longest I've ever played it for was 12 hours, and that was just because the guild wanted me on for that long. Oh, you took my kill.
Why do you talk with an American accent when you're talking to these people?
I don't know. It's probably like you move to a new country or something. You just end up picking it up.
And that's not all he picked up.
For sake.
There's the tension and the violence.
We get keyboards thrown around the room, or holes punched in the wall, or they'll go outside and smash bottles.
Denise is Cameron's mum.
He started off with this going for an hour, 2 hours, 2 hours turned into 4, 4 turned into 6, 6 turns into 12, and he's now into the snowball effect that he's got to play that game.
Cameron is often up at 4 in the morning to begin playing. Sometimes he goes right through the night. His mum estimates that on average he's in front of that screen 16 hours a day.
My choice to play it, my choice to be addicted to it.
Cameron reckons he can stand up and walk away whenever he wants, but try telling that to his mum. Denise believes he's hooked, and just like an alcoholic, a smoker or a drug addict, getting off, beating the habit, is going to be an enormous challenge. Regardless of who's right and wrong in this household, experts are now warning that addiction to technology is becoming the fastest growing illness of the 21st century.
Xander has risen again. The Dark Lord Sauron needs only this ring to cover all the lands of darkness. It must be destroyed.
The Lord of the Rings, directed by Peter Jackson, rated PG-13.
You'll never know who you'll run into next. Kingdom Hearts for PlayStation 2, rated E for everyone.
Your dungeon master has placed you in a dreadfully precarious position. You're playing the most phenomenal game ever created. Your skin grows cold from your first glimpse of the enormous beast. It's a product of your imagination. Survival depends on a quick, decisive move. Your choices are limited. Stand and fight, or run. Use your lightning bolt. Victory is yours.
Win the treasure!
TSR Hobbies, Dungeons & Dragons games. Products of your imagination.
You've seen it, haven't you?
Good luck.
On July 12th,
How did they go from 1 to a million in less than a year?
only one species
Vertical one up.
will survive. Matthew McConaughey, Christian Bale. Reign of Fire. Rated PG-13. Starts July 12th.
It's time to slay the dragon.
About time. Anyone else on?
We've got 12 of the team online.
Yeah, let's do this.
You can become a hero and join thousands online in an epic adventure. EverQuest Online Adventures, now online for PlayStation 2, rated T for teen.
Feel the fire of Dragonheart. Join forces with Draco the Dragon and his fearsome friend Bowen as they swoop into battle and launch an arsenal like you've never seen. When the evil King Einan blasts in and the fiendish Felton attacks, they will be hot on their tail. A mighty whip of Draco's wings and a flash of Bowen's steel will turn the tide. Now joined by the battle spikes of Razor Thorn and the two-headed Medusa's twin firepower, they'll stomp out evil once and for all. Feel the fire of Dragonheart. Figures each sold separately.
I love my role as Hercules. I beat the bad guys, save the innocent, and every once in a while I get the girl. When I'm on vacation, I wouldn't know a bad guy if I ran into him. Excuse me.
Help!
Nobody needs any rescuing? The women, well, they hardly even notice me.
Kevin Sorbo is Hercules.
I'm just an ordinary guy.
Hercules, a new kind of superhero. Friday night at 7 on WGN Channel 9.
Tom?
Yo.
Have you played this game for the Xbox called The Elder Scrolls 3 Morrowind?
That's a long title.
What a terrific game. I can't put it down.
Really? What's the deal?
Well, it's a port of a huge PC role-playing game, the biggest I've ever seen. You can literally be anyone or do anything you want. Pick your sex, race, class, everything.
Sounds complicated.
It is. There's a main quest where you're some sort of savior, but there are also 400 mini-quests.
We've been expecting you.
There are realistic weather and lighting effects, and the continent you're on is so huge it will literally take days to get somewhere if your character's on foot.
Oh, what fun is that?
That's not the point, Tom. It's an incredibly realistic and detailed world.
Well, is the fighting fun at least? Because that looks really boring there.
Well, not really. That's one of the drawbacks. And it will take so long to finish the game, you might not care long enough to see the end.
I don't care right now.
Tom, how many of your games have I sat through?
Sorry, okay? So what would you give the game on a scale of 1 to 10?
A solid 8.
You heard her, guys. Toonami gives The Elder Scrolls 3 Morrowind for the Xbox an 8 out of 10. If you care.
Tom!
Such a treasure. The gods have a plan for you. A destiny.
I've seen its power with my own eyes. The dagger turns back time. It's been found. Give me the dagger! Did you see that? Prince of Persia, rated PG-13.
Everyone could use more heroic fantasy adventure in their lives. And with a few of your friends and a little imagination, you can find it. Dungeons & Dragons 4th Edition. Check it out at dndinsider.com. Get together, roll some dice, have fun.
Eat it, Harry! Eat it, Harry! Eat it, Harry!
Eat it, Naruk. Shadow of War. Nothing will be forgotten.
Man who fights for gold can't afford to lose to a girl.
I want to fight for the side that fights for the living.
I want Joffrey dead. I want Robb Stark dead.
I will not stop until they have their justice.
Dragon's Lair, the fantasy adventure where you become a valiant knight on a quest to rescue the fair princess from the clutches of an evil dragon. You control the actions of a daring adventurer finding his way through the castle of a dark wizard who has enchanted it with treacherous monsters and obstacles. In the mysterious caverns below the castle, your odyssey continues against the awesome forces that oppose your efforts to reach the Dragon's Lair. Lead on, adventurer. Your quest awaits.
Release the Kraken!
A man cannot do this.
Give me the chance to prove it wrong.
There's a god in you. Be sure to bring it.
Clash of the Titans. In theaters April 2nd in 3D, also in 2D. Rated PG-13.
Rated M for mature.
A time long ago, in a kingdom full of magic,
Follow the thread.
Join a bold and beautiful princess.
You didn't tell me you were a princess. You didn't ask.
And a clever and courageous boy.
It'll take more than a few goblins to make me
In an incredible adventure.
It's the Princess Guitar.
Full of imagination and fun.
Outrageous!
The Princess and the Gobbler. Now available on video.
Product not yet rated.
It has begun. War is coming.
So why are you here?
To save our people.
We must fight together.
Can we trust him?
They're beasts. They should all be destroyed.
Are you sure about that? We'll protect the kingdom. You and I.
We will try, my friend.
Warcraft, rated PG-13.
You think I'm pretty? I am not. I am? Well, like on a scale of 1 to 10, how pretty do you think I am? 92? Oh, come on, you're embarrassing me. Hold on, I got another call. Hello?
Some things are just better to do with other people. Like Gauntlet Legends, where the more people you get to play, the more chance you stand to survive.
I've been voted prettiest girl in America? I have not.
Don't touch that!
Navigate the maze. Escape the dungeons. Slay the dragons.
Don't you think that's just a little bit out of our league?
Dungeons and Dragons, rated PG-13, starts Friday.
Do you think of yourself as good? How good? Good enough to defeat the evil dwelling within these dungeon walls? Where death is not the price of entry, but it may be your only way out. Death Trap Dungeon by Eidos Interactive.